Thought I better check in quickly. As usual, been here since about 10 o'clock and it's now just coming up 3:30. Yeah, got the old cowboy beans with bacon and a bit of black pudding, because I ain't eating fuck all today. But the rods are out, got some bait out, and I'm in a swim known as the Baby Oaks. Yeah, what can I say, got here. Steve's on as well, shock horror. He's in a swim called the Saddle. He's had nothing, he got it yesterday. But I've seen a couple of fish over there whilst I was sat over there this morning. So I had a quick look at gaunts. I wasn't really fancying that. The swim I wanted to get in was stitched. So I thought, well, there's no one in Baby Oaks, no one in Pufters. And that's where the fish have been sitting, so rude not to, isn't it, really? Wind's coming this way, so yeah, it's going to be a bit of a quick update. So I'm just cooking a bit of dinner because I'm starving and I want a cider. So yeah, I can't be doing that on an empty stomach. But yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Fucker. Afternoon. Well, actually an early evening. So, as I said briefly earlier, you can probably hear the wind. Actually, you might not be able to because you're wedged up against the bucket at the minute. But yeah, I'm right on the end of the south-southwesterly. Quite a chilly one, although it's not freezing. I mean, you wouldn't want to be stood here in your shorts and t-shirt. Obviously, why I'm looking like a Michelin man. But yeah, there's been a lot of activity over here, in quite close range as well, most of it. Yeah, all inside sort of 60 yards really. But yeah, I've just given another hit of bait actually, just because I think, yeah, they're here. Definitely here. Whether they're going to feed, whether they're going to pick one up, I don't know, but fucking chair sliding around on the gravel. So yeah, but yeah, I started doing a couple of hits of fish. I've heard on the grapevine that it's done 20, some kiddie had 20 plus fish for the session, so they are waking up, no doubt about that. So yeah, hence why I've gone in quite heavy with the baiting with the first night, and in light of what I've had happen before. I'd say it always seems to be the second night I catch, so yeah, just don't know if it takes them a while to get on it or what, but yeah, I thought, you know what, let's fill it in tonight rather than tomorrow. You know what I mean? But so yeah, I think matey next door to me, he's in Noddies. Steve said he had a fish earlier on. Obviously I can't see him, but Steve's opposite, so you can see exactly what's going on. He was like, yeah, he's had one. That was like, must have been about 1-2 o'clock this afternoon, I think. Just to my left there, I'll show you properly tomorrow, but you've got a nice little bay which don't get fished at all. The next swim to me is called Pufters. Yeah, and it's not a very comfortable swim, so I don't get fished, because obviously every other swim on this peg on this lake, I should say, is comfortable, you know. So that's probably why it don't get fished, and this don't get fished a lot, only because you got to walk. But you can write it earlier on. I said to Steve, I am thinking about doing Baby Oats just because it looks nice and it don't get fished much. And I walked around and recce'd it, and I rung him and I said, oh, it's a shame they ain't cut the grass yet, because the grass was proper long. But me, couldn't write it. As I walked back up to the van, I was like, what's that noise? Chainsaws, is it, or something? And then bugging me, they've only turned up on the ride-on motors, started cutting all the grass. I was like, fucking happy days. So yeah, nice path cut all the way down from the van right the way down here. I mean, the van's only, like I say, I don't know, 500, 600, 700 yards away, something like that. But when the grass is long, it makes things a little bit harder, doesn't it? But yeah, fair play. I was like, oh, you going right down there? He was like, yeah. Oh, fucking sweet. So maybe that was a sign to get in there. You never know. But the timing was just perfect, considering I just said to Steve about it. So yeah, they're on it. Let's hope they keep on top of keeping it cut. It'd be nice. Yeah, so busy. It is busy. You got me in here. You got, I think there's 2 people doubled up in Noddies at the minute, or it could be a couple, you know, bivvy each. But yeah, you got excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 or 10 anglers on, I think. So yeah, busy, but they seem to slip up when it's busy, so apparently, not that I know, because I haven't done enough time on her yet to know how it works properly, but it definitely seems to do random bites any time of day, really. Yeah, although this time of year I think they're still a little bit sort of nocturnal, aren't they, really, most of the bites. So yeah, just have to sit back and wait and see what happens, really. On my first brew, believe it or not. Yeah, I've only just got my kettle out. Yeah, too much time as usual getting sorted out and rods out and that. Not that there's any rush, but before you know it, a day's gone, isn't it, you know? Yeah, so busy doing that. I had to have some lunch, the old cowboy beans. I think I showed that earlier, yeah I did. So yeah, like I said, I haven't released a vlog for ages just because there's been a few blanks and not much angling because it was shut from December up till, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now? 2 weeks ago I think it was. So yeah, I'm slowly editing it together, try not to, I'm not putting a whole lot in because it's just too much shit, basically. What a surprise, eh? Wouldn't believe that with me, would you? But yeah, there's a lot of shit. So I'm going to try and condense it down a bit and make some sort of decent vlog out of it if I can. Yeah, obviously that fish out last week. Funny enough, I was chatting to Steve earlier, and you know, we were saying I watch a class as a blank, you know, because I write down how many nights I've done, and obviously if you catch in that session, then it's not technically a blank, but I like to know how many nights I've done, you know. I think I've done 41 nights last year for, I did look earlier but I can't remember what it was now. I think I've done 4 or 5 blanks, something like that, as in complete blanks, not just nights, so session blanks, which tallied up to about 9 or 11 blank nights, you know. So yeah, it's what it is, I guess, isn't it? But you don't want it I don't want it too easy, you know, but it'd be nice just to get, you know, more than one fish in a session now and again would be nice. Know what I mean? But yeah, you've only got to spend a half hour stood in a swim watching, and you know, everybody's putting bait in now. And rightly so, I think now's the time, you know, start getting in a bit. What are we now? Just come into, well, yeah, kind of second week of April. Yeah, if we get a string of hot weather, you can sure they won't be long, you know, before they're spawning, you know. Sometimes just flick of a switch, innit, and you know, you get them double figure temperatures at night, you know, and the warmer winds. I think that's all they need, especially when it's a shallow pit, you know. But yeah, as soon as they start doing that, my plan will be to go on. So I was going to fish it this week, but like I said, the swim I wanted was stitched, and it's, yeah, just wasn't really feeling it. So I thought, you know what, you know, like what Steve's seen over here and what I've seen over here, and it doesn't get fished much, so I thought, let's give it a go, you know. And it's a lovely swim. You can't really see much. I ain't going to pick the phone up and carry her around because, yeah, I'll just do that tomorrow. Give you something to ramble about, doesn't it? But anyway, the rods are out, the bait is out, the waders are at the ready because it's a bit of a dodgy swim. But it's not, but it's a straight drop off front of the rods, so, and it'll be up to about your knackers, I reckon. So yeah, if I do get a fish in the night, it could be interesting. Just hopefully it won't be carnage like it normally is. But actually, as for the spots, I'll just say, so I found a strip at 16 wraps, just clear for quite a way. So I was like, right, just gonna spread 3 rods as wide as I can and just bombing all between them, basically. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably a bar of some sort, although it's not that gravelly, it's more of a nice smooth pool, which is good. Yeah, no risk of blunting your hooks or anything, I suppose. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let's see if it works. I'll catch up with you later on. Whoa, trying to enjoy my tea and watch the water. Hi campers. That's certainly what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, very surprised, I have to say. the amount of activity that was out in front of here yesterday, I felt for sure that yeah, I'd get one in the night, but yeah, nothing, unfortunately. It's just come up 9 o'clock. I've been awake since about 7:15, 7 o'clock. Sorry, just doing my hair. Oh yeah. So nothing, a bit of an occurrence. I don't know what time it was. I thought we were away, but yeah, it was just a good liner. Pardon me, on the middle rod. So I just had shortbread and strawberries for breakfast. Different, isn't it? The shortbread my mother gave me, and strawberries just because they're on offer, and I do like a strawberry or two. But anyway, yeah, so Steve's had one. He's opposite, but I don't know, 500 or 600 yards away, I suppose. No, actually it's not as far as that. But yeah, other side of the lake basically. So he had one this morning. I think it was a 26 Summit mirror, so I'll post a picture of that up around about now. Yeah, brief chat with Bruce. Last night is his birthday. Wish I'd known that, because I probably would have gone on Gaunts just for the soch. And he's had a 40 pounder, so he's well happy, obviously. Backed up with a 38. I'm not sure if he had the 38 first, actually. So yeah, I'm going to endeavour to wander up and see the old boy later on. 21 I think he is. Plus 30 or something, I don't know. But so yeah, Bruce's Bite Time on YouTube. Give me a little plug. So yeah, got to go and shake his hand. I know, 40 pounder, his first one on the complex as well. So yeah, he's happy on his birthday as well. Happy days. Just a shame my birthday's in February when the fucking lake's shut, you know what I mean? But yeah, I know of other people that have had the Albert come out on my mate's 50th, funny enough. No, it come out at 50 the first time on his birthday, I believe. Might have that wrong, but something like that, or the Big Common, one of the two. But yeah, it seems to chuck up birthday fish, which is mad. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to ramble like I normally do. Still got tonight. May have to get off early tomorrow because I've got a job to attend to. But yeah, still time. So it's only just gone 9 o'clock, so they'll be out for a while yet. Steve's going to come around for a brew when he's packed up, because he's off today. And then I'll probably wind in around lunchtime if it ain't pissing down, and go and have a word with old Bruce. So yeah, that's it at the minute. Yeah, camping, pucker. Oi oi. Yep, I'm back on the bank. So I'll keep this short and sweet if I can. I've got a load of vlogs that I've done for the last however many sessions. But unfortunately, my computer don't like how long it is. I've managed to edit them all down, but when it comes to uploading them, it just wouldn't have none of it, which is shit really. But I have managed to fish. So I was out on my 8th night out of Unity, out of Dead Dogs, nice little 25 common. And that's it so far. But what have I done? I think I've done a couple of nights on it here in the Willow, blanked. That was a few weeks ago now, to be fair. Before it sort of woke up really. I think it was the first weekend it was open again. And obviously the rest have been on Unity. But yeah, struggled to start with. However, I've done a number of big fish up here now on Gaunt, so it's one of the reasons I'm back on there. The Albert's been out as well, biggest one in there at the minute, 51.10. So way down on expectations of how big it'd be, but he's still chugging along, bless him. Hopefully I'll meet his acquaintance one day. Yeah, so I'm in the swim called the Beach. I fished there once before in the past. I couldn't believe how fucking busy it was. I got here to this morning, not early, normal sort of time. It was absolutely rammed. But yeah, I managed to get on the beach, which is right on the back of this wind, which is naughty. So yeah, happy days. Just sparked my first cider up. I've got plenty of barbecue food. So yeah, I'm here till Friday morning. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Yeah, looking good, looking good. We'll see what happens, eh? Catch you in a bit. Evening. Well, I haven't vlogged because there's fuck all happening. Yeah, it's been one of those days, you know. I've been like, oh, should I move? should I stay? I've only done one night. Well, actually, technically just over 24 hours, like 26 hours or something. But yeah, and I've just seen my first fish about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour ago. Not a million miles away, but yeah, it's a lot quieter here now than it was when I got here. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I ended up in the swim, really, because I didn't have a lot of choice off the back of the wind, but the plot thickens. So Stevie's down on Unity, and he's dropped in the dance floor, and he's had two. He only got it this morning, but yeah, he's had two this afternoon, so he's happy. But the dance floor was the next swim along from Dead Dogs, and I said to him, don't. I went to see him, and I see a couple out in front of him. I said to him, right, I don't know what to do now. I don't know whether to stay here or go. Put a fair bit of bait in there, so I'm like, right, get your head together, give it the second night in there. If nothing happens, as soon as I wake up, pack away. Last night in Dead Dogs, yeah, and in the range he's been seeing them, I was like, yeah, because there's a bar that runs out from there. 16, 18 wraps is, you know, pretty samey. So yeah, that is the plan. If nothing happens in here, like I said, apologies for lack of vlogging, but yeah, I'm going through the motions. I don't want to keep vlogging and, you know, rambling the same old shit, really. But old Barbie's good to go. Look, I can see it. Yeah, you can see it. So I'm just about to have that. Churning early tonight, so I slept like shit last night. I don't really know why. Yeah, always do first night, seem to sleep shit. But anyway, gonna get the Barbie food sorted. Sink a couple more ciders, watch the old current bun go down, and hope that happens. But if it doesn't, I'm off in the morning somewhere else or home. But no, I'm not gonna go home. Got to do 3 nights, got a chance, so it doesn't always come up, does it? Doing the extra nights and stuff, so I've got to make the most of them, I suppose. But anyway, less rambling, more catching, it'd be nice. Pucker. Morning. Well, if I look all saggy faced and half asleep, it's because I am. But I'm on the move. Yeah, fucking hell. 2 nights in there, I've not even had a bleep. So I think I said yesterday briefly that Steve's having them out of dance floor. So I'm on the move into Dead Dogs. I nearly done it yesterday, and I knew I should have done, but you know, you get lazy when you get old. Well, that's my excuse anyway. But so it's just between 6, 15 now. I'm half stowed away, so yeah, I'm gonna get in there and do the last night. Steve had another one last night. I think it was 27, 28 common, and he said he's heard multiple rounds to his right, which is typical. But yeah, so hatching a plan basically. Yeah, that area, I've said it a few times now, it'll come into its own. Yeah, and sure enough it is now. So, but yeah, anyway, that's the plan. And what I will just say, I can't remember the name now, I'll have to have a look. But yeah, I kind of thought I'd stop doing the vlogs, mainly because there's so much fucking blanking going on, but it's all part of it, and I think I'm letting it do my own head in, because there's a lot of fish been out lately. Okay, I haven't been here that much, but I feel like 24, 48 hours I should have caught, and I haven't, you know, so you just let doubt creep into your mind. But anyway, diverting there. I had a comment on my channel last couple of weeks ago now, but I only seen it last night, which is weird, saying, oh, really enjoyed the vlog, mate, I've subscribed. And do you know what I mean, just getting that from someone new, without being all gay and emotional or whatever you want to call it. I appreciate it, so nice one. I'll have a look back before I post this vlog, and thank you personally. But yeah, little bits of feedback like that make the difference, because it's just like, I don't know, it feels like I spend half my time rambling on vlogs. Do people like it? I don't know. Maybe you comment in my posts if you like. you know, I try and do walks and all, but it gets so disheartening when you're blanking all the time, you know, but it's all part of it. It's called fishing, isn't it? Not catching at the end of the day, but yeah, I do like a ramble like I'm doing now. Anyway, I'm going to cut it short. I'm on the move. We still got the same wind as we had the last 2 days, so there's no reason why those fish should have moved. Let's hope we can put it right, eh? I'll catch up with you later on when I'm in the swim, and probably screw him because it's freezing cold, but do you know what? Sometimes you just got to do it anyhow. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Well, we've done it. Packed up on the move. A little bit warm, but I've done it, so happy to secure the swim. Let's see if this is worth it, eh? I'm fucking knackered. You might be thinking, what is he blowing out of his ass? The fucking battery's gone on my barrow and I've got to charge it. Oh my god. Anyway, come on, let's see if this is worth it. Time will tell. Right, so I'm just having a little rest in the grizzly swim. And he's in again. Literally just ripped off. All my kit's round in the other swim, not set up yet, but it will be very shortly.
On a squid.
Old squiddly diddly.
Our squid.
On our squid.
Yeah, man.
See? Mate, that looks so mint with the sun coming out above your Swede. Look like a god. You look like a god. Is it?
They've all done this anyway.
Yeah, I might have to swap my spools over, you know, just in case.
Yeah, just no stretch.
Although they're already clipped up for the spot, so we'll see.
Fucking melted off, didn't it?
Fucking did. I was like, you gonna hit that or what?
Oh, it's free.
Good lad. Oop.
Sound effect?
Just Chris in your house, mate. That's what happens when you crouch down and you're fucking old. Then you had a Barbie last night. I won't get involved, I'll just watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Eggy lad. So we got a new nickname for Stephen, it's Teabag. Not tea maker, Teabag.
Coffee maker.
Actually, let's sit on that bucket. Whoa. Oh yeah, look. Giving him some teddy. You literally look like a god, bruv.
What?
The way that sun's coming out, right above your head. Yeah. They say the sun shines on the righteous. That is fucking brilliant.
Don't call me something I can't spell.
Well,
Just trying to keep over this side.
yeah, fair play. I might not be catching him at the moment, but this boy certainly is. And that is what it's all about, isn't it? Let's get my coffee. Come on, geez, what are you teaching it to swim? I know. Gently Bentley.
£4 Kaizens.
Like what?
Right.
Yeah, no, you like them rods, don't you, to be fair?
No, actually, to be fair.
And this boy's got more rods than Leslie's of Luton. Wicked, man. I was hoping it'd go off whilst I was here.
Yeah.
So when was your last fish, geese?
Midnight.
I heard that. I think that was that goose, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, so 20... What was he, that common?
27 and a half.
Nice. So that's 3 20s and a 31 something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And probably been here 24 hours now, bruv.
I've been on site 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd set up, because I spoke to my dad at this time.
Yeah, and you come out of brew, didn't you, with me?
Yeah, that's when I had to brew after.
So I think that's timed out now in this swim, isn't it? I'll tell you what, mate, that looks fucking mint with that sun.
I don't think the legs come off.
No. Where are you fishing in? The bay opposite?
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't that slow getting to the rod, was I?
What? I wish I'd filmed that bit. Mate, I was going to hit it for you.
You did that down.
I was going to do it down, yeah, down Willie Cox. We won't talk about that too much. Twice.
Yeah.
I can't see anything, mate. It is. I'm sat here fucking shaking now.
Got me close now.
Well, you're 5 minutes in, bruv.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no race, is it?
I bet it's a 10. Imagine if it was, though. Might be a grassy.
Cyclone. No, they've all been fucking. Apart from the one that came straight here, I can't remember which one that was. So many.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well,
Now you can see why.
running.
Yeah. Now you can see why moving swims.
Poaching.
Yep. Hatching a plan. You'll see me out there later on, bobbing around, placing me rigs. I'm joking, obviously. Must be nearer now, surely.
Yeah, yeah. The line. You can't really see the blade very well, can you?
I can see it.
Here, I'm
You're in line with baby oaks now,
Yeah.
so you're well away from the other two rods.
Yeah. That's the grandstand.
Yep. Oh, I might do some yoga in a minute. Nice brisk northeast. Oh. Nice brisk northeasterly.
I haven't got to release it yet.
No.
When that knot goes through the ring. So
Oh, especially with braid, it's savage.
yeah.
It's not so bad on mono. Come on, be a tank. It's a bit of a plodder, mind.
Yeah, I don't think it's very big.
You're just in milking it, ain't you?
No.
Probably realises he's near the bank now, isn't he?
Yeah. Man, it's freezing.
Yeah, mate, mine's a bit cold. Stuck to the phone. It looked quite stiff, them rods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a telegraph pole truck.
Mate, that was epic, that sun as well. It's just mint. That's why I'm carrying on recording. It's good, man.
Still not on the leader.
Fucking hell. Yeah, yeah, it is now. It's coming, isn't it? I can see it shining. Epic, mate. This is the moments we live for, though, isn't it? Little bit of sun poking his head out. And all your fish bar one's been a daylight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sociable.
Sociable, yeah.
Hang on, it's thin then. Yeah, I put the lead still on.
It's better be £50 geese.
It better be a pollo.
It's nearly 10 minutes, bro. Bet if that's Apollo, fucking hell.
On camera.
Yeah.
I ain't even seen it yet. I'm not fucking around.
Are you sure? Well, you're getting some swirls going on, so I'll just see the leader. Rod length off. Yeah, I reckon that's a good one, mate.
Oh, yeah, it's bubbles.
Yep. I thought it was weed, but it's bubbles, isn't it? You're good with netting or what?
Hey?
Are you good with netting? I'm sure you are,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just thought I'd offer it up.
Yeah, they don't seem to go in there either.
That's useful. Don't fancy pulling your waders up, mate, you know what I mean?
Okay, mate.
I think that's a good one, mate. Just saying. Yeah, he's down by the butt. It's a fish, mate.
What, mate?
Yeah.
Oh, that has come off.
Huh?
That has come off.
So he's picking that up, isn't it?
Gold.
Yeah. Get in there, bruv.
Oh, he's nice. Nice linear.
Nice. Well, I'll continue this in a minute. Yeah.
Number 5. What a banger, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, not weighed it yet, but immaterial. And what I will say is, get on the squid board, yeah?
Good lad.
All right.
Excellent, mate. Just got to wet it now, haven't you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right.
What fish?
Happy days. Yeah. Well, here we go. Bite number 6. This one again on the squid. Yeah, mid-30, happy days.
Quality, mate.
Yeah, not used to this, really. But yeah, nice one. So,
Yeah, fucking cut it out now, alright?
yeah. Cheers, mate.
Well done, mate.
Right.
Well, get everywhere. I've got a couple of rods out. As you'd seen from that previous footage, Steve had one whilst I was sat in the swim having a cup of tea, which was nice. So yeah, I thought, you know what, get that fish back and get around here, get a couple out sharpish. So I've done that. A little bit of bait. Yeah, fair play to Steve, because he's basically given me the lowdown on what's been going on, and he reckons he's heard quite a few around here, to his right. So it's deceiving. There's quite a bit of distance between me and him. The swim just poking out there. There's Yoke, and he's just back in here. But yeah, I'd say it's a good 150 yards between me and him, probably. But yeah, I feel a bit more confident in here, I've got to say. Nice east northeasterly wind. It's a nice spot. Yeah, and obviously Steve's had, was that 4 or 5 now? 5 now in 24 hours, so it's got to be worth a shout, isn't it? I'm in no rush to get set up. The van's just there. Barrow's just there with all my kit on it. Tell you what, if I sneak one out I might fuck off home. Nah, I won't do that. I will get everything set up, but just having a breather really. Bit of a mission that was, I ain't gonna lie. But hopefully, you know, carp gods and all that, it will pay off. We shall see. We'll catch in a bit. Wow, it's that time of the clock again. Got a nice thick cut tandoori pork chop on the barbie. Got a burger and a bit of chicken to go on as well. Usual Premier League on the iPad Thursday night. Couple of sitters. And a change of scenery. Nothing as yet. Well, did have a 10s earlier off that margin. So I sacked that spot off quite quick. So yeah, 3 on the spot. Plenty of bait. It's been quieter for Steve today. Although he did have another 30 earlier on, which is outstanding. I think he's on 8 fish now. Is it 8? I don't know, but he's had a few. So yeah, just one. I ain't greedy. Come on, rods. Well, I'll start by saying the move didn't pay off, unfortunately. But yeah, you don't know if you don't try, I suppose. Steve's had another one. What I found is mad. So obviously for me, you're tucked away in a corner. I'm videoing this like this because look at that mist coming across the lake. It's mad. It's like somebody's got a bonfire going. Mental. Mega atmospheric, that is. Yeah, Steve's had another one, so he's ended up with 8 fish, right? So if I'm to aim, you see that finger coming in, so sort of that skyline there. He's coming out from that bank at 21, which is a fair way past me, to be fair. And I'm out over to here. And yeah, it's mad how localised the fish are, or they seem to be. Yeah, because like I said, I had an occurrence in the night and that's it. Yeah, hindsight, probably should have gone car park because that was free. And Jimmy's was free, which gives you more of that central zone, you know. But in my head, because he said, oh yeah, I've heard a few rounds to the right. I was thinking, right, they're getting in there on this wind. But, you know, you live and learn. Like I said, I know last year they were in there, but it was later. And that would have been post-spawning, I don't know. Can't remember now. Can't remember what the right word is. But yeah, after spawning, basically. It's too early. But, yeah, another 3 nights of banking under me fucking belt. Soul destroying, man, especially when people are catching around you. But I won't give up, because that's not in my nature. But look at that now, it's mad, isn't it? Oh, I don't think it picks up as well on the... Oh yeah, it does. It's like an Arctic fucking blast. Yeah, so it's way more noticeable without the phone, but yeah, you get the idea. So anyway, I'm off today. Wait for everything to dry out because a little bit of condensing. I didn't bother doing a wrap last night, couldn't be arsed. Still time, of course, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I'll catch you next time. Evening. And I say evening because it's nearly 8 o'clock. I've only been here all day as usual. So, little update from the last session. Again, I don't think I've vlogged it. To be honest, my vlog's all over the gaff. So I'll cover it now briefly. Yeah, so last week, excuse me, just picking chicken out of my chops, just had my barbie. Yeah, so last week I ended up doing 3 nights. Yeah, you would have seen this by now though, by this stage in the vlogs. But Steve had a right result. Fair play. I started off on gaunts in the beach. Yeah, fuck all. So 2 nights blank in the beach. Yeah, Steve was on dance floor Unity. I think he ended up with 8 fish to 35 pound, I believe. Yeah, which is mega. Yeah, he was well chuffed for that. And I was able to see a couple of them. He sent me pictures, and like I said, you'd have seen them by now. Depending on how I edit this, I need to get my head around it really. Yeah, I've had a few issues with the old editing, but anyway. So in light of what Steve have had, sort of said to me, look, the next swim along was the Dead Dogs. I don't know if I've already vlogged this. I think I probably have. Anyway, yeah, I did. I vlogged me being on the move, blah, 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 and all that. Anyway, done a night in there, fuck all. So yeah, I was gutted about that, to be honest, because it was a bit of a mission moving. Especially because the battery died in my barrow. Dickhead me, forgot to charge it. Yeah, I have said this before. So back to this session. We're now on Wednesday, following week, whatever date that is, I don't know. At least 28th, something like that, 29th. I should look at these things really, but why change the habit of a lifetime? So yeah, basically got up here at about, what time did I get in the gate? I think it's about 10:30. I could not believe how busy it was. I was like, fucking hell. 2 swims available on Unity, so that was rammed. I thought, okay, well, let's go have a look at Gaunts. Rammed. I was like, fucking hell. It's midweek, man, you know? Don't people work anymore? Well, you know what I mean? It's just fucking mad. But I haven't done that, and I hung around. Then I went for a wander down Yeomans. So back in the van, back down Yeomans. Walked down there. Any of the swims you wanted to be in, sort of off this wind. Because it's been obviously a northeasterly now forever. It seems like it. Yeah, no surprise. All the swims that you want to be in were stitched. And you don't really want to be in this wind, but I've ended up on Gaunts back in the flat, so it's the first time I managed to get back in here since it's reopened, and that was by luck. Wandered up here after being down Yeomans and again looking on Unity, and the lad was undecided what he was doing in here, so he had a bucket next door, and I'm like, and he was like, oh no, I'll move it if you want to go in there. I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I do, because the wind was absolutely fucking hacking through there. And I've just pulled up with new Fox Naturals, was it Naturals braid and end cheap, you know, and I'm like, fucking hell, I could do without having a crosswind straight away, do you know, then, you know, proper like 30-40 mile an hour gusts. So it's been hard work, but proper left to right. Anyway, I was like, for fuck's sake, and I walked back down again, and there was a guy in Apache, nice guy, can't remember his name now, Andy I think his name might have been. Poor bloke just found out he's got cancer again. I'm like, fuck's sake, mate. So yeah, I never know what to say to somebody like that. I just feel, yeah, gutted. Anyway, he was off, and I was like, right. So you had Stones, Apache's mate, and Apache. So I'm getting on the phone to Steve because he was on the way up. I was like, mate, what do you want to do? I said, Unity's rammed, Yeoman's fucking ain't no good. I said, but there is a few areas coming through on Gaunts. And he was like, well, just stick a bucket in Apache and hold on, I'll be there in a minute. I was like, cool, all right. Anyway, mate finally went out of Apache, so it was Apache and Apache's mate. That was the plan. Then Steve was like, oh, actually, I might just go in Stones. And I was like, yeah, good shout. Plenty of water, there's no one opposite. Anyway, we're stood in the car park, chit-chatting to Aaron. He was in Dead Dogs. He'd had a couple of fish out, so it's another swim that people have gone in behind me and fucking caught. Chatting to him, and then the guy that was in flats walked around with his barrow, and I was like, all right. I said to Steve, that means Middle Island and the flats is open. I was like, let's fucking go. So yeah, needless to say, I got straight up here. It's bizarre. I've never had to, you know, jump in swims behind people so fast. I mean, the fucking ground's barely got cold, you know what I mean? It's mad, but that's what you've got to do, unfortunately. It's so busy up around here. So yeah, here we are. Steve's gone to bed. He's had a long old shift. I mean, he started work at like 1, 2 in the morning. So yeah, he's a kip, bless him. A couple of ciders and night. And obviously I'm still up and doing, but they've got a nice big old moon, not quite a fully. It's very close to it, but yeah, I think it's either tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, and we still got this mental wind. I mean, it's been tough in here today because all the branches and that's bringing down. I mean, you know, it's proper wind. Yeah, it's been bringing down a lot of branches, and I've heard the old tree go as well. So obviously they're drifting by, you know. So fucking hell. Anyway, yeah. So I've just redone my rods because it's hard to get, you know, get that bow out of you, especially on braid. You hit the spot, hit the clip, straight down with the rod tip, otherwise you just get that massive bow, and that ain't no good. Especially for fishing free on the spot, which is what I'm doing now. Like I said, I fished this swim before. I've had a fair few fish out of here. I don't know how many, but probably about half of my fish nearly out of this lake. It's got to be getting on that way. But I'm fishing it slightly different because the water level's still up. So I've gone farther on the wraps. And further out, it's gravelly. Whereas before when I fished it, I was finding the edge of that gravel just so it comes into like a bit of soft, not weed, but eventually it does come into weed. And I was like, do you know what? I've been in there a lot of times and I've seen fish show behind me, so I thought I'd go a little bit longer on that gravel. So that's what I've done. All 3 rods on the same spot, all but yeah, usual hard urker, monkey shit, hard urker, fish meal, top of yellow on both. I've gone in with ground bait, pellet, and a few crushed up boilies. That is it. Yeah, they went out nice in the spawn, the old turd tactic. Yeah, it depends how long you looked at my channel for, but I used to use the old turd tactics quite a lot. Ground bait, just squeeze it into a ball in your hand, and then it comes out the shape of a spawn pretty much, you know, because obviously this end's thinner all the time. Turn it around, in your spawn, bang. So probably, I don't know, about a dozen spawns of that went out, and that's it to start with. Ain't seen nothing yet, but like I said, we were very limited for swims. Gotta be honest, I'd rather be on the back of the wind, but there again, I was over there last week and I had fuck all, I didn't even see anything. So, but I did see a fish off the end of this island last week. I know it was last week, but there are creatures of habit on there, definitely. Yeah, in the past I've seen a lot of shows off the island. But yeah, anyway, that's fucking, see, 9 minutes of rambling bollocks already. So I'm fed and watered. Now I just watch the water for a bit before it gets dark and get my head down. Come on, need a fish, man. One fish this fucking year already. Well, already. One fish this year so far, which is not enough for what I put in. So let's see if we can put it right. Catch up in a bit. Hopefully over the top of a carp. Face like thunder. So quiet as fuck all through the night, apart from geese. It's 8 AM. I've just had an absolute melter. On for a split second. Gone. Fucking fishing, man, honestly. Sorry about my eyes. The AP was battering me. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I ain't long been awake because the geese have been noisy as fuck all night. I just spoke to Steve briefly. And he said, oh, they've been showing off the back of you. He's always up early because of work, his work pattern. And I was like, oh, right. I said, well, they do like a show out in front of there. And then literally, I've just finished talking to him. Yeah, and it's melted off. That's the rig, but the hook point, yeah, it's right over, man. Fuck's sake. On the old fish mill. Yeah. Nothing complicated about that. On the old turbo German boom. Gutted. What I was going to say, really. I've got 2 out there, back out there on. Sorry, I've got 2 more out there on the same spot anyway. So, and I can't see because of the fucking sun, so it ain't going back out. But fucking how's that fizzing coming up out there? Trouble is, where I put my bivvy because of the wind yesterday, I've can't really see my spot very well, and the sun's putting paid to that. But fucking gutted. Catch up with you later. Oi, oi, look at that. Social bangers and bacon. There's the boy there.
Shit lake.
Shit lake. Look at all that shite in front of my rods, man. Savage. So yeah, we're just doing a bit of a social thing because you can, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else happened after that one I lost this morning. I'm gutted about, obviously, but the old current bun's out, and it's better than a bit of work, isn't it? So yeah, man. got something happens, geez, really. Not much to say, have you, this week, eh?
No, bloody ain't.
This time last week you was fucking all in. To be fair, you were, weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've had to sacrifice a night to be sociable.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, so mate has gone opposite, so I bet the fish will be off the back of me tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. So later. But
Later.
afternoon. Wow, it's just coming up. Just gone past actually, 3 o'clock. And if I look hot, it's because I fucking am. Jesus. Yeah, I forgot how much of a sun trap this little swim was. But yeah, so we're still trying at the minute. Me and Steve, obviously. Yeah, but it's been red hot. There's been fish on the top, sort of chugging by. Yeah, I think a bite for the next foreseeables out of the question anyway. Yeah, I'm sure they're mooching around somewhere on the top, or in snags or whatever. But there is fish coming out opposite side of the lake. Alright, if you can get in them fucking swims, innit? Which just don't seem to be able to do at the minute. Got to make excuses, don't I? Because, yeah, again, I'm fucking blanking. Well, I should have converted that one this morning, but it is what it is. But I've had a change of rigs. Yeah, schoolboy error, really. I think I said earlier that I had a straight point on. And, yeah, shouldn't have put that one out. It should have been a big point, really, because there's a bit of gravel out there. So I don't really know whether the point was already over or whether it, you know, the fish is where I've hooked the fish or rather unhooked the fish and whether that's blunt it. So yeah, don't know, you never know, do you? But anyway, regardless, fresh rigs, new hooks, big point hooks, and go again tonight. Yeah, it's been mental today, the heat. It's fucking it's not even May yet. I mean, you can't complain, but yeah, my bivvy would have been better off where it normally is, but obviously that wind yesterday was savage. So, but talking of wind, it's on the change today and tonight into tomorrow, going back to a southwesterly. So, which is overdue really. It's been northeast for fucking ever, it seems like. So yeah, I'm going to spin the rods in shortly, I think. Pop back to the van, get some charcoal for tonight. Although thinking about food at the minute after that round of bacon and sausage sarnies. Yeah, I don't think I need anything to eat for a while. I might not even do one tonight, but then I've got a bit of food, so hopefully it then don't waste. Should be alright. So yeah, that's as far as it goes at the minute. Like I said, it's doing fish other side of the lake. So yeah, shallower water as well. Let's just hope they come up here. Although with this wind change, I don't know if they will. Just got to keep pressing repeat, haven't we, and just hope it happens, I suppose. But anyway, I ain't gonna ramble. I'll catch you later. Oi, oi. Yep, back again for more punishment. Well, hopefully it won't be the case this weekend, but, or week, I should say. But I guess time will tell. Anyway, on Unity, usual fucking game of chess when I got here. It was rams. So we parked up, had a look around Gaunts, bucket to swim on Gaunts. Then I was like, yeah, not for any particular reason, just because I caught out of it in the past. But there was people either side, and I was like, oh, fucking usual. Didn't know what to do. So I walked back round to the van. And I thought, there's a couple coming through on Unity. So, yeah, that's a lie actually. As I come in, the Lawns swim, which is opposite me now, that was empty. And in my head I was thought, do you know what, that might be worth a go. Sun's up, the shallow over there, fuck it, you're gonna have a look. So I pooted all around there, and out of nowhere a set of rods and the fucking bucket appeared, and I was like, where the fuck did that come from? No vehicle about or anything, didn't see anybody walking around. I thought, that's fucking weird. I thought, oh, alright, well that one's off the list then. Drove back up, and then the guy in Yeoman's in the corner postage stamp, where I had them fish out in November, he was moving. I was like, is that your kit next door? He was like, no, he said, there's no one in there, is there? I was like, yeah, just gear in there now. And even he was like, fuck knows, mate. Fucking usual then, you know what I mean? People just appear on there, it's mad. So anyway, I looked at postage stamp and he'd done, can't remember if he said 1 or 2 nights, but he had nothing. I was like, right, okay. So that put me in a bit of a predicament. I was like, quite tempted. You know, this is probably had more chance of a bite or 3 off of Yeomans. So him done that, and I thought, whatever I do, I've got to kind of get the bucket out of Gaunt. So I thought, I'll trundle back round. Anyway, come up round here. In fact, me, the kiddie that was in where I am now, in Jimmy's, he was packing up, and I'm like, right, okay. And a massive bivvy. No signs of him packing up at all when I got there, which was only like 20 minutes beforehand. Anyway, I had a chat to him. He goes, I said, oh, you on the move, are you? He said, yeah. He said, moving down in Lawns. I was like, ah, right, that's your rods and that, and is it? He said, yeah, the missus took him round the back and walked the dog. I was like, fucking. So no wonder I didn't see him, you know. It's not his fault, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's mad. There's such a game of chess on here. It's fucking unreal. So I thought, right, okay, cool. And I thought, I've not fished Jimmy's before. I've said a few times that I'll give it a go just because it's centre of the lake and that's where most of the fish seem to come from nowadays. So yeah, I thought happy days, I'll jump in there. So I finally got it sorted. I'm having some issues with me casting at the minute. It sounds stupid, but I've gone back over the braid. So I bought some new Fox Naturals, whatever, braids, yeah. So that's brand new, gone on. And Steve said to me, he said, you want to get on some X-line like for your leader? And I was like, oh, okay. He goes, I've had no problems with it, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. So bought a spool of £20 X-line. And I'm fucking sure we've argued about this. But I'm sure he told me I can't remember if he said 2 or 3 rod lengths and 5 turns on the reel. And I remember at the time thinking, that's fucking quite a lot. And I said, still feel the donk and all that, all right? And he was like, oh yeah, fucking sound. All right, and cool. So anyway, done what he said. And fucked me last week. He was like, no. He said only two runs of the rod and 3 times round the reel. I said, you didn't fucking say that, man. But anyway, whatever. He reckons he didn't, and I reckon he did. So yeah, I stripped some off, and it's real fucking frappy through the rings. Fucking Heathrow fucking flight path, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, so it comes off the sticks nice, you know, it's not all coiled up or fuck all, but going out, it just sounds like a bag of spanners going through the rings. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So they're coming off tomorrow. We're going to replace them with the ESP tapered leaders, which is what I had on in the first place. No issues at all with them. Yeah, so sometimes it's better to stick with what you know. And he goes, it must be used rare. And I was like, fucking hell, mate. I said, you've got different reels, different rods. His rods are run different from mine. I got like the minimas. Whereas he's got, fuck knows what his are, but his have, he's got ceramic rings. So they're going to fly different, you know. So yeah, fuck knows. But yeah, so that annoyed me. It took me fucking ages to get accurate. And it sounds dark. I'm only fishing 17 wraps. And it just, your confidence just goes when you hear that through the rings. You're like, sounds like it's wrapping up, like, you know, going to tangle. But anyway, fortunately, touch wood, they didn't. So yeah, I got all 3 rods out there, 17 wraps. A couple of people said, 18 and a half. And I'm like, well, it feels better to me at 17. There's like nothingness out there, but as you pull back, you get a little bit of gravel, then weed. And I'm like, that'll fucking do me. So I'm going to go with my own feelings on that spot, I think. All 3 on the spot. You know, it should be nice, comfortable angling, but we'll see. But yeah, rambling like fuck as usual. I have got some more vlogs to put together, but they're all blanking, so you know, I might take some out of it, I might not. Let's just hope we can put the blanks right this week. It'd be nice. I've got 3 nights if I want it. Will I do it? Depends. We'll see. So anyway, yeah, plenty of cider, plenty of food, usual. I'll catch up with you later. Bugger. Oi. Well, it's dark. Trademark tusk off the side of my head. It's not a trademark, obviously, but yeah, it's just coming up 2 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, I've got one. Fucking come on. It's a good fish and all. Yeah, man. It looks every bit £30, so yeah. And I managed to get him in without fucking the rods up, which makes a change. But yeah, bit of a schoolboy error on my part though. So, because I've been blanking a lot, I'm like, do you know what, I ain't setting the mat and all that up. Fucking pointless. Not gonna catch anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, I have. So I just had to mess around in the dark, setting everything up. Still, come on. First night, fish, happy days. Let's take this fucking thing off me in a minute. Well, glad to say it's been worth the wait. We got 34 and a half Bruder mirror. Mate, look at your tail. Oh, come on now. Let's have a look here. Come on. Mate, you're a beast. Come on. What's a fucking fish? Honestly, this thing's mental. You're gonna behave. Oh, you fuck. Come on, mate. Behave yourself. What a fish. Right, what about that side? What about that side? Let's have that side. That's so fucking far, I can't get you over. Beast. 34 and a half. Pure muscle, that is. By the fuck did he go? I'm whispering because it's 2 in the morning. And everything sounds like it's amplified at the moment. God, fuck me. Oh, what a beast. Alright, mate, alright. What a beast. Mental shape as well. What did you thought so, alright, boy? Come on. Come on. Let me a twat. Come on. Don't like that side, yeah. Come on. That is a mega fish. Fuck me. Yes. That was worth the wait. Fucking hell. Oh, solid. Fucking solid. Happy days. Wow. What about that then? 34 and a half of prime Unity mirror. Fucking beast of a fish. It's a shame I didn't have it in daylight, I always say that, but yeah, didn't really do it justice, but got some good bit of video of it. Yeah, it's just coming up to 10 to 3 in the morning now. Rolls back out. It's always a nightmare, isn't it? If you're not catching regularly, you just get out of that little routine, you know? But from now on, the mat will be getting ready and everything else like it should be. I don't know, you just fid yourself into a fucking catch, don't you, sometimes? But anyway, there's been a few air torches on the last hour or so. Yeah, around the lake, so people are catching. Let's hope it's not the last. But if it is, I don't care. Not a 34.5 pound. Fucking happy days, isn't it? Finally, let's hope we can string some more together, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to kip. Pucker. Alright. Well, I thought I'd give you a view of the old swim. So yeah, just redone all 3 rods. Yeah, I've moved moved what was the left to the middle, and then the middle to the left, just making a most of that hard spot I found out there. Really, that's where the fish come from. Yeah, sort of a little bit off the baited area, I suppose. Yeah, a couple of spawns went over that way, but you know, there's my accurate casting. But yeah, so it's just coming at what, 12 o'clock. Yeah, caught up on some much needed sleep, so I slept till about 10. So yeah, kept awake by the noisy skies of the geese and fucking in and out for your rods. Yeah, carnage. But anyway, rods are back out, bit of bait over the top, and then some bacon and eggs and beans, I reckon. Lovely jubbly. Evening. Right, so we're just coming up to 6:30. Yeah, rod's been out most of the day, but to be fair, it's been very quiet. It doesn't appear as though anybody's had anything. Well, not that I've seen anyway. Yeah, so Steve's in saddle, which is at an angle opposite me, so you can see down to my right, and there's a bay round from the car park swim that he reckons he see at least 8 or 9 lump out earlier, but yeah, nowhere near anybody, so they're obviously backing off the angling pressure, because there is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, I think there's 9 anglers on now, so yeah, be interesting, because somebody's now going to Baby Oaks, which is where those fish were showing, so it might well put them around there a bit more, possibly. The only swim down to my left, which is empty, so not the only swim, but yeah, the swim down to my left is empty at the minute. So yeah, anyway, I've had a bit of a pain in the ass with spomming. Fucking loop went let go on the leader, so I lost my spom, so there's no tail on it. Try and catch it, but yeah, it's floated off into a bush that you can't get to, so I was like, fuck's sake, other side of the lake. So anyway, yeah, bit of product moan really. So I got the fox spoms, spod, whatever you want to call them. Shite, cast well, shite retrieve, and you can't use ground bait because it sticks to it. Yeah, I was bringing it back and it's still half-full. I'm like, what the fuck? I've been out there like 20 seconds, do you know what I mean? Right, so that ain't gonna work. And I thought, well, I got a Nashi dot spawn, fucking brilliant. Cast well, retrieves nice, doesn't all stick inside, so yes, I won't be buying no more of the fox ones, to be fair, which is a shame to say they cast like a dream, but yeah, just shit retrieve, real bad, bounce all over the gaff, and you don't want that, do you? So sort it out, fox. But anyway, I don't know if I can do that. It said black it is over there. It's barbecue o'clock really, but don't know. Certainly within the next hour or so, but I'm gonna have a cider or two. Just wait and see what this cloud does first. Yeah, I don't want to be soggy fucking steaks, do I? Not really. But so just gonna kick back, have a couple of ciders, and see if we can repeat what happened last night. Preferably not 2 o'clock in the morning, though. You know what I mean? Not like I'm gonna complain if it does, but yeah. Let's be honest, we all want them at sociable o'clock, don't we? Really. But anyway, yeah, rod's done. More bait out. See what happens. Catch up with you later. Morning. Well, that was a quiet night, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't have so much as a bleep until about, I don't know, 7 o'clock this morning. A little beep beep, and that was it. So yeah, yeah, I was fully expecting of another rude awakening, shall we say, but yeah, it didn't happen, unfortunately. But it is busy again, although it's Saturday, I suppose. But yeah, Steve's had one this morning though, right gnarly old beat up looking mirror, all his ribs popped out and everything, but better than a blank, innit? You'd take that all day long. Yeah, so I'm debating at the minute whether I'm going to do another night. I shouldn't say this every week, then I got 3 at my disposal and ended up doing fucking 2. But yeah, the trouble is I get a bit stale after a couple of nights in the swim, but there isn't exactly anything to move on to, not on here anyway. yeah, I've seen a few fish sort of show round to my right, but there's no swims free round there, you know. So yeah, I don't know what to do really. But so I'm just looking around now because I don't know if there's a spom or another fish. No, it's spom. Oh yeah, talking to spoms, I don't know if I said last night, probably did, but yeah, I did. Spom and nightmare. That's right, because I mentioned the old Dutch spom, which you now can't get anymore apparently, so I better not lose that one. But yeah, yeah, so not a lot to say really. Like I said, it's all quiet. Glorious day again. But yeah, Steve's packing up, so he'll come around for a brew, I bet, before he goes. Yeah, but I'll update us later on whether I'm staying or going. See you later.